Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, everybody in Wisconsin knows we have plenty of cold and unpredictable weather here. That's why we owe it to ourselves to make the absolute most of summer. And today we're going to talk about what our next guest calls Family Easy Does-Its. These are fun ways to simplify summer, slow down, and maximize time with your family.
So important. Donna Bozzo, a.k.a. the lady with the alligator purse, is here to show you how to sidestep all the summer hoopla, crazy crowds, nutty schedules, and tourist traps, and do the right things. Right, Donna?
Absolutely. You know, I think most people forget that summer's the time to slow down, count clouds, relax, and soak up your time as a family. And, you know, and I think in today's nutty world of scheduled fun, we forget that kids love those simple activities.
So simple.
Where just being together becomes the highlight.
Yep.
And don't you feel like when you're not planning and all crazy trying to get there on time and fight the crowds, like you're more in the moment and relaxed and more with your kids?
That's when the magic happens.
Yeah, and
Totally
what I like
magic.
about this is that you don't have to go to Disney World to have a great time. And I think as parents, it's a really good reminder, like you said, to slow down and take it easy. And you have some great ideas, Donna. Just for one, stargazing.
Oh, this is as simple as it gets. You know, just look up at the night sky. You know, we came up with this when my daughter came home with these binoculars they make in preschool. So we grabbed a blanket, we walked over to a golf course where there's no trees, and we sat there and drew the stars all night. We took black paper, put it on construction, put it on clipboards, and drew the constellations. You know, get a book beforehand so they know what they're looking for.
You brought an example, right?
Yeah, and this is really neat. I found these at the dollar store, but you know, when you get home, stick the glow-in-the-dark stars. Let them draw what they discovered right on the ceiling of their bedroom. So
I think
that keeps the learning going.
I think that's a great idea. And you have paper. If you use dark paper and a white crayon, it's a fun way to do the constellations.
We found the white crayon works really well, or also chalk. And,
yeah. I'm going to hold that up so
and
we
it
can
makes
get
it
a
a lot more fun.
Isn't that so cute? I love that.
And
That's
they
a great
even have
idea.
really cool apps out there, you know, that when you lay out, I don't know if you've seen the Stargazer app, you can hold it up and it'll show you which constellations you're looking at.
I love
that. So
that.
it's like, it's a really cool interactive one. So if you've got a book, you've kind of learned these things. I mean, that's such a great idea.
And there's something about just laying there as a family with the crickets and the night sky. It's just, like you said, it can be magic.
Are these the binoculars you were talking about, or what are these?
These are very simple. You know, I use paper towel rolls, but you know, toilet paper rolls would work too.
So cute. There, look right over there.
Look right there.
That's awesome.
You know, like
so easy, and I love that you put a look on it.
So it doesn't
awesome.
have to be hard. You know, these are easy peasy ways to, you know, make a summer evening count. I mean, my girls still talk about this.
What's this list for? I love lists.
So we love a scavenger hunt in our neighborhood. Send the kids around with clipboards, things to find. Send them with some phones or cameras. So it's not like you have to.
There you go.
There we go.
So what kinds of things do you have on there? You said paperclip, jar of beets, wedding picture, Tic Tacs. Different things that they have to find. Now, do you hide these things?
You know, they go to the neighbors' houses and they ask for it, and the team that gets all the items first wins. And so
Is this a rooster?
Exactly.
No way.
It doesn't have to be boring, even though it's old-fashioned. So one summer, I challenged my daughter's friends to find a live rooster in our little quiet suburban town. I borrowed one from the live poultry store just for the day, and they were just hoping to find like a little lady who had like a rooster teacup, and lo and behold, they went over to my neighbor's house, and there was a live rooster. It was big fun. I mean, it was really big fun.
That is so
a nice
fun.
surprise.
I love that. What is this here?
Bug environment?
Yeah, so go ahead, and I was just going to say, you know, let them catch lightning bugs. I mean, remember
I love that.
How exciting it is to make your own little night lamp at night.
I think that's so cute.
And tadpoles. So last summer, we bought a lot of tadpoles. I found them on eBay, but you can find them at the local pet store too.
You found tadpoles on eBay?
You can buy them on eBay, and we bought like
hilarious.
30. So we shared them with all the kids in the neighborhood. All the kids raised frogs together, and I'll tell you what, it's awesome day-by-day science experiment where they're watching these tadpoles turn into frogs.
That's so cool.
It's really
Will they turn into frogs underwater?
Well, you know, when they start developing their legs, we'll put a rock in here because they'll start breathing air. They breathe air and water.
Like, no way.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not going to work under there, is it?
Then they come out.
Yes.
They jump out.
Exactly, they do. We'll definitely have a bigger bowl by then.
All right, Donna, we're running out of time, so we want to go through these quickly so we get to all of them. Let's start up here.
I say dinner on the front porch. We live by the lake, so we go to the lake. I call it dinner on the rocks, no crumbs. Let them plant sunflowers. That's really easy.
And sunflowers
fun.
get to be so huge. That is a great one.
And they grow, they're growing, with it.
And you have to plant them on a sunny side of your house, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I find that's best
And don't
for
they
us.
sleep or something at night?
They do. They come down and then they perk
So
back
happy.
up in the morning.
Yeah,
They're
that's so
very
cool.
happy. Aren't they happy?
It's cute.
And then take them berry picking. I mean, it doesn't get more wholesome or more outdoors than berry picking. And then I, make strawberry jam. It's not as hard.
We have video of you doing this, right?
I taught myself last week. I share my little secrets to making jam on my website, theladywiththealligatorpurse.com. It's not as hard as you think, and it's really just a fun way to spend time, not only outdoors, but time at home together.
Okay, so people can find that on your website, which we'll give in a minute. This last one was shells, and is this a little note in a bottle?
Yeah, message in the bottle. Just as fun to put together and lose as it is, when it's found.
I used to love making time capsules too, and then we'd bury it in the backyard.
Oh, yeah, that's
and I found it like
awesome.
years, like 7 to 10 years later, and I looked in it. It was just all these little things. Those, like you said, they're the moments that make magic. So.
And what I think is great about this is somebody's watching they're gonna have an aha moment. They're gonna be like, I'm going to eBay to get me some tadpoles.
Who knew?
Or they're gonna say, on a clear night, I'm gonna be outside. And that's what I think the key is just reminding us of some simple fun, or even playing in dirt. Let your kids make mud pies.
Let them get dirty. I always call it play.
Yeah.
You came home with lots of play on you today.
Yeah. I always say to my son, when he gets really dirty, I always go, oh, honey, you wanted to challenge me in the laundry room. I love that. Thank you.
Even better. It's a competitive sport.
Yeah, when he slid into third base last night, I was like, oh, more fun in the laundry room.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and I know you let your girls paint the basement, too, one summer, which is hilarious.
I'm telling you, like you said, it doesn't have to be Disney World. That was as exciting to them as Disney World.
I love it. Here's where you can find it.
theladywiththealligatorpurse.com is where you can find it, including that how to make jam recipe, too. Thanks for being here, Donna.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Donna.
Great ideas.
Thank you.